Hey, what is up, sports cards fans? I'm not sure how long it's been since my last video, maybe a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks. But I've been doing some buying. I've kind of been waiting for stuff to come in, and so this is kind of like a long overdue mail day. And I do have a couple of cards that are in the mail. In fact, one's coming today, but I would include it in the video, but it's not really worth waiting for. It's another atomic refractor out of 97 Bowman's Best. It's the Reggie Sanders, which is a common card, graded mint 9, but it's a pop one with one higher. And then I have another card that's on the way that will warrant its own video, even if it's just like a little 2-minute video. It's a pretty nice little card. So anyways, hope everyone's doing well. I do have a couple of graded cards that I've picked up recently. This one just came yesterday. It is a 2010 Topps Update Chrome Kenley Jansen Rookie Refractor in a mint 9. Now, I was fine with the mint 9 because it's the only one graded, so there are no 10s or anything else. This is it. I love Kenley Jansen. I have a lot of his. I don't know, at least a dozen or more of the regular issue Topps Update Rookie. He is the best closer in the game right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's better than Mariano Rivera. Now, I know Rivera has the rings, and I get it, but pitch per pitch, I would take Kenley Jansen. So let the hate begin in the comment section, right? But a really nice shine on this card. So I think someone to look out for, because you can get his base rookie for $1 or $2. So another great pitcher. I picked this up a little while back. Like I said, this mail day is long overdue. It's the 92 Bowman Pedro Martinez Gem Mint 10. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been picking up the 91 Upper Deck update, or no, final edition, I think is what it's called. But I really like the 92 Bowman better than that card, and it kind of fits well with the other great rookies in the 92 Bowman set. And I think there's some debate on whether or not this is a rookie card. I don't think PSA, the Sports Market Report, doesn't list it as a rookie card. Baseball Cardpedia doesn't list it as a rookie card. But I'm stuttering over my words, but Pedro Martinez did not pitch in 1991. He pitched in 1992. So I'm calling it a rookie, but either way, I'm happy with the card. Let me know what you think. Rookie card, not a rookie card. Quick update. So I think my last video I pulled the so I guess it was about a week ago since my last video when I did the Topps Heritage box break, and I pulled that Chris Bryant Superfractor, which was just a complete windfall. And I immediately, or at least the next day, I put it up on eBay, and it auctioned off for an obscene amount of money. You can look it up if you want to, but I couldn't believe it. I knew it would do well, but not that well. So anyways, that sale has put me in a position to make a major purchase, a card purchase. I don't want to give too much away, but when I do finally pull the trigger, it's going to be pretty incredible. And it's just a matter of finding the right card for the right price at this moment. But I'm definitely ready to pull the trigger if I find the right one. So just to tease you a little bit, it's gonna be sick, trust me. So if you follow my channel, you know that I'm kind of overhauling my collection completely. In fact, I'm selling off almost my whole collection, almost. And I was keeping some cards in the safe deposit box at the bank nearby my house, and decided that since I'm selling most of my collection, that I can take some of those cards out and bring them back home. So I just thought I'd showcase. So the only card that I'm keeping in the bank is the Hank Aaron rookie, and that's fine with me. I don't mind keeping it there. But I did take 4 cards out. So these are cards that I've had for a while, and you've seen them, but I think it'd be fun to showcase them now. It's the Rickey Henderson rookie in a mint 9. Great card to have. The 89 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. Gem Mint 10. Classic card. I think it's a must-have for every baseball card collector. Then a little bit more modern stuff. The 2006 Bowman Sterling Clayton Kershaw Prospect Autograph, Mint 9. Now, if I remember correctly, this is actually the very first graded card I ever bought, probably about 6 years ago. Now, so that was 2012. And at the time, I didn't obviously know nearly as much as I do now, because if I knew any better, I would have bought a 10, and I wouldn't have had to have paid much more than I paid for this, because at the time, I overpaid for this. I paid $75 for this card, and at the time, that was an overpay. I probably only should have paid $50. But again, didn't know what I was doing. Saw the card, loved it, bought it. Obviously now it's worth a lot more, and that's great. But if I had known what I was doing at the time, I could have gotten a 10. I also brought home the 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout rookie in a Gem Mint 10. This card has kind of been up and down. When I bought it maybe like a week before he got injured last season, and then his card went down after that, but it actually appears to be on the upswing again, and is selling pretty strongly in the, I would say, $315 range right now. So that's pretty good, and I still see this being a $500 card in the not-so-distant future. Okay. Now this next segment of the video, I'm going to dedicate to Mike O, because I just watched one of his latest videos where he did it was a mail day / break result, and the last card he showed in the mail day was a 2013 Finest Derek Jeter 1993 throwback in a PSA 10 Gem Mint 10 holder. Great looking card. And he was, talking about how much he likes the 1993 design, and I think everyone else does. And he mentioned the refractors and said that the refractors are really tough to get, which is true. But I know I mentioned a little while back that I'm actually trying to put that subset together. And when I started that, I thought, I knew it was going to be expensive, but I thought, oh, these cards don't pop very often. It'll probably take me, a few years to do this. So if I spread that money out over a few years, it won't be so bad. And that's the way it started. And then one day, I think 14 cards from the same seller popped up, and I was like, oh crap. Luckily, I was in a position to win almost all of them. I didn't win the Puig because I forgot that the auction was ending. Otherwise, I would have won it. So anyways, so Miko, this is for you. I'll just start going through what I got. So these are all 2013 Finest, 1993 Finest refractors. And I've shown some of these recently, just to remind you, they're numbered out of 25. That's why they're so difficult to find. So got the Austin Jackson. Picked up this Andy Pettit. Pretty awesome. This is one I've shown before. This was one of my first ones. The Adam Wainwright. Here's the Brett Lowry. I have him in a semi-rigid because when I pulled that Chris Bryant Super Refractor, I didn't have any more magnetic, so I sacrificed Brett Lowry's magnetic for the Chris Bryant Super Refractor. So he's in a semi-rigid for the time being. Carlos Ruiz. Again, these are all the refractors. I think you can see that. Numbered out of 25. Carlos Santana. Clayton Kershaw. This was the first one I bought at least a year ago. So I've known about these cards for a while. But here's the Clayton Kershaw. Curtis Granderson. Edwin Encarnacion. Okay, it looks like my gardeners showed up. I'm not going to restart the video though. So I hope that noise isn't bothering you too much. Gio Gonzalez. Ian Kinsler. So just a reminder, there's 100 cards in this subset, 68 refractors and 32 all-star refractors. There's a Jackie Bradley Jr. I'm not sure how many I have. I haven't actually counted them. But as you can see, I'm off to a pretty good start, thanks to that 13 card lot that I won. There's the Jason Hayward. My favorite player, Matt Kemp. In case you didn't know, my YouTube name is named from Matt Kemp because he's number 27. And he is now back with the Dodgers, and he's having a pretty good spring. I've always, even after he went to San Diego and Atlanta, I thought he was a productive player. So I'm happy to have him back in Dodger Blue. Here's the Mark Teixeira. Shout out to Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards, who after a few month hiatus is back making videos, so welcome back, Mike. Last refractor is the Ryan Zimmerman. So nice little stack of refractors. Now it gets even cooler. These are the all-star refractors. This one is of Jared Weaver. And these, if you can see that, are numbered out of 10. So much more exclusive. I mean, 25 is pretty exclusive, but 10, obviously, even more so. I know there's quite a bit of glare, but you can see the shine there on that refractor. That's the Jared Weaver. I also recently picked up the David Wright. Shout out Mark from Kentucky. David Wright All-Star Refractor, numbered out of 10. And the best one so far, recently picked up, Justin Verlander. Let's see if I can show off some of that shine a little bit better. There you go. So 2013 finest, 1993 finest, all-star refractor. Numbered to 10, Justin Verlander. So that's a pretty healthy stack of refractors from this set. But like I said, I got a good jump start from that 13 card lot. Right now, things have slowed down. There's really nothing available right now. As far as raw cards, I'm really not interested in getting these graded. It's going to cost more, and you know, when something is limited, just finding it is an achievement. So no need in getting it graded. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I think it was a pretty fun video for me to do, and like I said, I have one card in the mail that will be worth a video, and then yeah, I'm in position to make a massive purchase, massive pickup as soon as I can find the card for the right price, and I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you guys. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you all later. Bye.